Jungkook stood up abruptly, placing the drawing on the table without a word. Jihoon looked up confused, but Jungkook didn't acknowledge it. JK, Ryan, come with me. His tone was sharp, commanding. Wan blinked in surprise, slowly rising from the floor as Jehu reached out to touch her wrist, his way of telling her not to go. She smiled reassuringly and gently loosened her grip before following Jungkook into his study. JK, make him say mama again. Maybe that's all he knows how to say. Maybe we have been trying the wrong approach all this time. Her breath hissed. Ryan, what are you talking about? That was only one time. JK, do something. Do whatever you did that night. Trigger it. He can talk. I need him to talk again. I need proof. Ryan, proof? Her voice came out quiet. This was taking a wrong turn. JK, I need to know this wasn't only one time thing. I won't let him stay quiet when I know he clearly has the potential to speak. Ryan, we all are trying to encourage him. We can't force it. JK, for how long? He suddenly yelled. He never yelled before, no matter how strict he was. Ryan, you don't you didn't care when Jihu was mute for 5 years. You protected him, told everybody to stay away. You guarded him like a treasure, and now, suddenly, you want him to speak like it's a performance? JK, I don't owe your explanation. Ryan, just do your job. Ryan, he's not your puppet. The door creaked open behind them. Jihu. He stood there, silently, eyes wide. JK, Jihu. But Jihu turned around and ran. Ryan, Jihu, wait! She tried to follow, but Jungkook grabbed her wrist. JK, I said, stay out of private matters. Her hand trembled, but not from fear, from anger, as she pulled it back. Ryan, private matters? You want him to talk just to prove a point to your ex-wife. JK, what? He took him back. Ryan, I do understand. You're okay with him being mute before, but now that he spoke a word, you want to prove to your ex wife that he's not a burden. This is not about you, it's about your ego. Ryan, he said mama for the first time that night because he was scared. Jungkook, he wanted comfort, love, safety, not validation for your broken marriage. Or is it that he became a burden for you too? The door slammed. Ryan left angrily, leaving Jungkook there, too shocked to process anything. She went back to Jihu and decided to stay the night with him, assuring him that this is not what his father meant, but the child was smart. He understood. It was the next day when Jungkook entered the room finding Wine sleeping beside Jihu, who was awake but made sure not to move so she wouldn't wake up. It was the kid's affection towards Wine that made him question everything. But Wine woke up from the sound of the door. Jungkook, Jihu, buddy. Jihu didn't look up, while his father came holding his hand softly. Take it, sorry. No response. Jungkook, you're not a burden. You never were. I didn't protect you because I was ashamed. I protected you because I love you more than anything in this world. You don't ever have to speak for me or for anyone. Jungkook's red eyes was a sign he didn't sleep whole night, probably punishing himself. JK, I just want you to be happy. Didn't mean to scare you. Didn't mean to make you feel like you had to prove anything. You don't have to do anything at all. It's okay. He reached out his hand but didn't touch him, letting Jihu decide. Wine paused quietly. After a long pause, Jihu slowly looked up and then so quietly he whispered, Jihu, Appa. Jungkook's words stopped. Tears, hot and fast, poured down his cheeks as he pulled Jihu into his arms and held him tightly. No words, no ego, just a father who broke, overwhelmed by the sudden event after 5 years, realized his mistake, and then was whole again. Jihu spoke, not because of fear, not to perform, but because love had finally reached him. Wine smiled when Jihu reached his hand out for her and she joined the hug. It was such a beautiful moment for them to care about their relationship. In that moment, Jungkook realized Wine never manipulated his son. She never raised him for money. His son was only close to her because he found love in her and received affection from her. He was just a broken father who was still learning. And like that, starting from there, he started to trust Wine more, asking her questions about Gio's favorite food, drinks, his moods, every little detail. Now, when he would take Jihu out, he would always ask Wine to join them as well. Not because of her job, just to live the moment and relax. Jared also started to form little words, one word at a time, apple, ball, or things he wanted to, like a shake or his crayons. Never formed a full sentence, but it was the little effort that mattered. It could take all the time in this world, Jungkook didn't care. And that one night, when Jungkook left Jihu in a karaoke room, because the kid would enjoy there and sometimes even form a sentence or two of lyrics as long as he was alone, one came to him as he sat outside the building. Jacob, here, for you, extending the can of drink he just got from the grocery store which wine took. I've something to offer. Don't react dramatically. She warned, raising his guard. JK, you're not suddenly leaving or some wine. Marry me. Jungkook clearly reacted dramatically, even after he was warned. His eyes left wide open, and the can slipped off his hand, creating a thud sound like some opera. Wine wanted to face bomb, but she was in the middle of a proposal. She needed to act civil. Wine, first off with your detective thing. I have no ulterior motive. I want to marry for Jihu. I have grown too close to leave him or just be a teacher for him. Ryan, I know you don't have a reason to share your son just based on my emotions, but I um think I've grown some sort of feelings for you as well. No matter how rude, grumpy, or simply stupid you can be sometimes. Jungkook managed to compose himself, his grumpy mode turning on again. Everything about it was suspicious. Wine was seeing the side of him after a long time. God, what if he started thinking of her as his child's enemy again? Wine, if you don't agree, I will run away with him. She tried to joke to lighten up the mood, but it didn't work in her favor. Jungkook dropped everything and rushed inside back to Jihu with the speed of a father would to save his child from a witch. Wine groaned and slapped her head. Guessed she would have to take another 3 years to earn his trust back. Bonus part upcoming. That will include his ex-wife as well.